What is going on, guys? It's the Fox Den. Yep, we got it. We got the new system. So we're going to go ahead and test everything to make sure that the MIG flash MIG switch actually works. Before you watch this guide, it doesn't work. It needs a new firmware update. But here's the deal. I'm going to go over it. I'm going to show you what's working and what's not working. We're going to do some proof of concepts, and I'm going to show you guys that it's not working and it doesn't brick the system in any way, shape, or form. Those are a bunch of rumors. So the first things first, I'm going to go, and you can watch this with me. You know, I'm going to go through it. If you want to jump around, you can jump around. More than welcome to. I'm going to do everything from start to finish. I have a new title here. Just bought it brand new. I'm not going to be using any of my old cards. I'm going to use a new card. I don't want to accidentally trigger any flags or anything or get the system banned. As you can see, we're on firmware 19.0.0 and we're on a stock NAND. I don't gotta say S and E in this one, LOL. Okay, so the first things first, we're gonna go ahead and back up this, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna back it up and we're gonna start testing. So I'll meet you on the desktop. I'm gonna go ahead and plug my MIG in. Okay, and this is our title right here in this folder. That's how big the file is. And what this is a brand new card, just bought it. So I'm just going to copy and paste this, and we're going to put a fresh file on. So we know this is a fresh card. There's no bands. There's no keys that are compromised. This is a brand new card. I bought it just for this purpose only. So I'll be back when this is done copying over to the desktop. Okay, now that's copied over. I'm going to go ahead and eject the dumper. I'm going to now plug the SD card into the PC, and we're going to do a fresh SD card. So no old files from the System 1. As you can see, this is one of my older cards. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to delete it. I can't open it and show what's on it. So I'm going to delete it. I was just checking something on there. I'm going to leave it in exFAT. And to be on the safe side, I'm going to format it another time. Okay, now I'm going to open up the SD card. I'm going to copy and paste all these files onto the root of this SD card. Then we're going to be putting the firmware on. I'll be back when that's done. Okay, now that's copied over. I'm going to be putting a fresh firmware on. This is the latest firmware that's available as of today. 1.1.9. So you're just going to take that and you're going to put the firmware on the root of the card. Okay, so I'll meet you back on the system. Okay, before we jump into this, there's certain things I can show and there's certain things I can't show. I don't want the video getting taken down. So now, as you can see, we're on firmware 19.0.0. This is the stock firmware that was shipped on the day one console. When I go to put the game card in, it's not going to work. The reason why it's not going to work is it needs to be updated. The system actually needs to be updated so the game card will work. But we're going to go ahead and try it and see if it works, which it probably won't. If this looks a little strange, don't worry about it. I have the video cropped out. So I'm going to go put the game in. We'll see what happens. As you see, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw in the card and we'll see what happens. Then we'll put the MIG in. Okay, this is the original game card. So I'm going to go ahead and launch it and see what happens. As you can see, it's asking for a system update. So we're going to try the MIG and see what happens. I'm guessing it's going to say the same thing. So I'll be back. So now before we try the MIG, I press the plus button on the controller. See, it says delete icon from home menu. I want to get a fresh file on, so we'll see what happens. So you want to go ahead and press A on there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and try the MIG. As you can see, we deleted the game card and now we're going to go ahead and insert the MIG. Okay, the MIG is inside the system. Now we're going to go ahead and press A and the same error message will happen. As you can see, it says to update. Now, before we update the system, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw the Mario World in and we'll see if it boots up. Before I install the card into the system, I will not be showing any gameplay of it, or will I be showing the icon. Don't want to get any problems. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, and if I'm able to show you a glimpse of something, I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and insert the card. And as you can see, basically this firmware, 19.0.0, I believe the firmware is, it's basically a dead firmware. It's basically a demo firmware, broken firmware. It doesn't work. They basically made this so in case it got in the hands of other people earlier, it wouldn't work. So if I press later on there, and it's not even showing anything, it's just showing all of the, just empty boxes. So the stock shipped firmware doesn't even do anything. So it's a dead firmware. Now, before I proceed with this tutorial guide, this is very important, pay attention. We're going to update the system once. After we update the system once, we're going to delete the internet connection and we're going to stay offline. That's your choice if you want to do this. Me, I'm going to later on when the system becomes more available, then I don't have to worry about, oh, it has to be on this firmware, it has to be on that kind of firmware. So I'll walk you through the updating process, how to update the system via online. After we're done updating the system, the game card should work. And your for System 1 and System 2, I have to use the names because you know why. And that should work, and they should boot up. As for the MIG switch, MIG flash, it's not going to boot up. It's just going to show a black screen when you go to launch it, like the game card's dirty. Everyone's been telling me this. I haven't had time to go over this. I got the system very late last night. So we're going to go ahead and update this together. So what I want you to do first is go into System Settings. Before updating the system, make sure your MIG switch, MIG flash is removed from the card slot, and if you have a game, in there, make sure it's removed from the slot. So you want to go ahead on the internet settings. They could have made this look a little more nicer, just a copy and paste. It's like that's it. So we're on a wireless connection. Just go ahead and put your password in. Go ahead and press OK. And as you can see, it's fetching the update. I'm sorry, it's just connecting the internet. I'm sorry. Okay, press OK. Press the back button once. Head all the way to the very bottom. And we can say goodbye to 19.0.0. This 19.0.0, horrible. It's basically a demo firmware that's like in a store that you can't even do anything with. It's just it's a semi-bricked firmware. What a box of bolts on this. That's just nuts. So go ahead and press System Update. Now it's going to update the system. Now remember, we're going to be updating the system once, that's it. After the system is updated, I want you to disconnect from the internet and delete the internet connection. And if you want to go ahead and throw on the airplane mode, you're more than welcome to. This is the only update I will be doing to this system until whenever it becomes available. In my opinion, I think we're going to be getting a WebKit mod. I have to leave out certain words in this, so please forgive me. I think we're going to be getting WebKit mod. I think that's what's going to be happening. Happened with the PS5 and it kind of happened with the Xbox. So I'm going to put this on pause. I'll be back when this is done. It's going to probably reset a couple of times or whatever. Then we'll check the firmware. Okay, it updated itself, so we're going to head into System Settings and see what firmware we're on. As you can see, we're on the same firmware as the version 1, LOL. And if you want to press System Update, you can see if there's another update. There's no update. So this is the latest version. So basically, I'm going to be taking this offline. So the next thing what you want to do is, if you're going to be like me and just basically put this away and not use it until we get a mod for it. So what you want to do is don't accidentally do anything by mistake. You want to go to your internet settings. Okay, then press your connection. Then what I want you to do is I want you to press delete settings. This will delete your settings, so if you turn it on, let's say in a year or two from now, and you need to do something for it, you won't accidentally be connected to the internet and won't update the latest firmware. So that's done for that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and test the MIG switch, MIG flash, and we're going to try the game card. Then we're going to try the other game card, so bear with me here. Okay, what I'm going to be doing first is I'm going to be putting in the game card. So I'm going to be putting that one in first. Okay, this is the, it didn't work, so I've never even seen this before. So I'm going to go ahead and reinsert it and see what happens. Now this game might not be supported, I have no idea, so I don't even know. Okay, I ejected it and re-injected it, and we're going to try to load it and see if it works. So certain parts have to put it on pause. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and press start software. We're deleted from the internet, so we're not even connected. That's our user account. As you can see, the game card is working and it is loading, so now we're going to try the MIG. I'll meet you back. Now we're going to delete this from the desktop. So we're just going to go to delete and we're going to press delete software. And that's going to delete the old history. So now when we remove it, it should be gone. Okay, not a big deal. So we're going to try to delete it one more time. So press the plus button, press delete. Then we want to get rid of that. Sorry, hold on. So you want to go ahead and press delete on there. And it's been deleted. So now this game is 100% removed from the system. No old files, no nothing. Now we're going to try the MIG and we're going to see what happens. Both of them will probably have the same problem. It doesn't matter if you use a one with the button or one without the button. There's two different kinds. There's a V1 and a V2. So this is the V2 I'm using. I custom made a button on there. It's just from a little toy that has a little micro button on it. And the MIG switch, MIG flash, whatever you want to call it, is inside of the system. So now we're going to go ahead and press A and see what happens. If it loads up, I will be extremely surprised, but more than likely it's not going to. We're going to get an error code. So go ahead and press start software. Go ahead and press your user account. And unfortunately, this is what's happening. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial, but now I'm going to explain some stuff, not like everybody else that just shuts off and they're done with the video to make their dumb shorts. When we're done, we'll test the other game. It doesn't matter. It's just, it's a new game. It's going to work. So here's the deal. We have to wait for MIG switch, MIG flash, whatever you want to call them, for a new firmware. The latest firmware for the SD card, I'm sorry, the latest firmware for the flash card is not working. We're very, very close. We got the game screen to load up, and we got the black screen. So the only way that we're going to get this fixed is we have to wait for them. Now, what's going to suck is if they make another MIG switch, MIG flash card to try to make extra money, to be like, okay, hey, you know, this is not going to work, so we're going to sell you a new card. I have a lot of faith in MIG switch, MIG flash, and I think they're going to come out. They're going to come out with an update to fix this. I really, truly believe them. They have a great product. With Unlock Switch, we don't hear about them. I just saw a post today on Twitter about them, like they just were talking about their flash card or whatever. It's like you disappear, then you come back just because the new system is revealed. This is happening to everybody. So if you see other messages in different languages, it's the same error message. It's just a different one. Someone sent me a screenshot today. One was in Chinese and the other one was in Japanese for the cannot do software. So, I mean, we can try it again and see what happens, but unlikely it's not going to do anything. It just has to do with the firmware. So we'll try it again. It was really weird. I went to go press OK because I can't show certain stuff, and it just sat on a white screen. So that was very strange. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to press the little change icon button to eject it and re-inject it. So that did it. So I will do it again manually. And we'll see what happens. And unfortunately, this is what's hhapening. I'm not going to bother showing the other game on here because I'm not really concerned about the whatever. I'm not going to say the name of the game. I already said it before by accident. I'm not going to say the name of the game. You got to be so careful with what you do on here. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe to the Fox Den. I can try to take, real quick before we get going, I can take the other game from the from the other system, you know, the one I just showed you, I could put it in the reader and see if anything pops up. I'm guessing nothing's going to happen with the reader. It might not even fit in the slot. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, now we're taking the game card. We're going to put inside the MIG switch dumper and see if it actually loads up the game card. I'm sure it's not, but we're going to try it. As you can see, it's showing up empty. So it's empty. Just wanted to show it to you guys for the giggles. Okay guys, it was fun testing everything, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll get something from MIG Flash, MIG Switch. In the meantime, just, you know, wait it out, hold on, we'll see what happens. Like and subscribe to the Fox Den. This video went on a little longer than I wanted it to be, but it doesn't really matter. It's just to show you guys what's going on in the world of MIG Switch, MIG Flash. It will happen, just be patient. Worst comes to worst, we're going to have to get another MIG Switch, MIG Flash cart. And that's it. So I'll catch you guys later. Have an awesome night. Enjoy.